So I was never the world's best runner. Interestingly, I first was aware there was a problem with my legs while I was out jogging. And I noticed that I just had trouble getting my right foot to do what I wanted it to do. It felt like it was dragging a bit, and my foot just wasn't really working properly. That's when I really started to think, oh dear. Yeah. My name's Bryn Parry. I'm 59 years old. I used to be a GP. I retired not long after getting the diagnosis of motor neurone disease, and that was a little over 2 years ago.
I dreamed up this event, doing the Point to Pinnacle with my dad, having done Point to Pinnacle before. I knew it was possible. I knew it was going to be difficult enough that people will donate to it, but possible.
It was a great idea at the start, doing the Point to Pinnacle, pushing Dad. Sounds like a ridiculously difficult thing to do. Now it's come around pretty quickly, so I'm a little bit nervous about the day.
There's no other bigger cause I can think of currently than helping with Dad's condition in some way.
So MND is a complex neurodegenerative disease. It's a disease that causes a progressive loss of nerve supply to muscles. The life expectancy of someone diagnosed with motor neurone disease is between 3 and 5 years from the onset of their symptoms until death. So it's a complex journey, and that's part of our role, is to help people navigate through that. The disease keeps changing, and so we have to kind of keep changing what we're doing to keep up with it.
When I was diagnosed, it was like, the bad news is you've got MND and you've got a 2-year prognosis. That was pretty shocking. But the good news is there's an MND clinic about to start at the hospital.
When I arrived at the hospital, I had no idea that there was this Clifford Craig Foundation, and it was like a gift from on high. They've been extremely supportive of me as a clinician researcher in establishing motor neurone disease research in northern Tasmania. We are optimistic that at some point we'll find treatments that improve the survival of people with motor neurone disease. I suppose I'm an optimist at heart, and I think we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't think there was a cure within reach. So that's what we're all looking for.
We love the idea that medical research is happening, on our doorstep. It was natural that we would want to do something to support the work that they're doing.
It's got to be hard work. It's got to be really, really hard work. You've got 21 k's, that's hard. You've got the mountain, that makes it even harder. And then you've got a bloke in a wheelchair that you're pushing. It's going to be really, really hard work.
I imagine that as they flag and as they get a bit tired, I might be able to give them some helpful advice. It's going to be hard for them, it's going to be difficult, they're going to be not really in a mood for jokes, but I'm just going to have to, ignore that and keep telling them.
We're probably going to not enjoy the run itself. It's like, yeah, I think we're going to be earning every cent of this fundraiser trying to get Dad up that mountain.
Definitely.
I think it could be quite bad for family relations in the end. I don't think that I'm going to be very popular at the end. I think they'll be glad to see the last of me, in actual fact. And anything better than that, well, that'll just be a bonus.
I probably, quite cliche, think of it being like a movie, feel-good movie. I truly believe that it'll be like that. All being literally at the pinnacle of the mountain together, having run the hardest run of their life and done the most meaningful fundraiser, I just keep on thinking of it as being a bit like heaven, being up there.
One of the reasons we do this motor neurone disease research is to bring some hope to the space. The Parrys, I think, embody that hope more than anyone I've met thus far through this journey. When we're faced with challenges in our lives, I think, you can give up or you can fight on. It's not easy to get up every day and to have to work through these new challenges. Obviously, a very special person and a special family.
It's very humbling to be doing this with my boys, and I probably have been guilty of not telling the boys, as often perhaps as I could have, of how proud I am of them. This is a very special thing that they're about to do.
Whether it's fundraising or not, I'm just keen to spend the time with Luke's and Dad, spending the time together. Yeah, at the time, it's probably not going to be a whole lot of fun running up that mountain. It's going to be really, really hard. It's going to be really hard. But once it's done, and we can enjoy each other's company at the top, and then we can spend the rest of our lives just remembering that was just a really great experience. That was actually really fun. Really valuable time to spend together. Oh yeah, that's what I'm expecting it's going to be like.
We've had so many special memories with Dad already, and we don't want to limit ourselves just because of his diagnosis. It's not like his diagnosis immediately ruins the rest of our lives and means that we can't do this and can't do that. We must and can only find a way to do this together. It's just going to be a highlight, I think, of our life as a family.